What is going on, guys? This is Nash Tim. We're showing you guys the basics on how to trick shot on Black Ops 3.
Headed to Exfil. Drinks are on me.
This is more for the people that just got the game for Christmas and they're just wondering, you know what to do in trick shots, what are the standards, if there are standards, and just, all the basics on how to trick shot on Black Ops 3. And yeah, so we're gonna be doing this on the map Evac. You guys can see it right there. This is basically one of the better maps to trick shot on. And yeah, just so you guys know that, if your choice of maps in free for all and stuff like that, this map isn't free for all. So if you guys do want to, find a better map, this is a decent map to trick shot on, even to clear out. So I recommend this map. So basically the basics on what you're gonna want to start out on is your sensitivity and figuring out what's comfortable for you for your vertical and your horizontal for trick shotting. For me, I like to have my vertical on a lower sensitivity because I don't want to have it so I can look up and down really fast and I lose my my control over my target. Basically, if someone's like here, let's say someone's right down here, normal spot, you're up here, you're about to go for a trick shot on them. I don't want, when mid trick shot, I want to go like this. I don't want to be able to look up and down really fast and I just lose control. So basically what the lower sensitivity does is allows me to just keep one center throughout my whole trick shot, and I can just basically get a better target on the person I'm going for. So if this guy's down here, I'm just gonna, use my 8 sensitivity, keep my trick shot right there. Basically, that's exactly what I mean. It keeps your trick shot centered, basically, if you want to put it that way. Secondly, once you figure out what's most comfortable for you, I showed you guys what's comfortable for me. You guys can, of course, change it. If you guys want 14 and 14, if that's comfortable for you, then you can do that. But whatever's comfortable for you, once you figure it out, it's not time to get on to the next step. And of course, we're not gonna talk about making classes. You just find what's comfortable for you and just use it. So I'm gonna start out with standard class. I'm just gonna switch to it right now. And this is the class that's very basic. It's a very nice trick shotting class and it's very simple. I just have this RK5 on with the Locust because I do like Locust better for trick shotting. I don't know why. So yeah, in general, the Locust or the SVG are good for trick shotting. I mean, I guess the Locust gets more hit markers, but I have hit 2 trick shots on this game and neither of them were hit markers, and one was even a wall bang. So I don't think the Locust gets more hit markers, but if you guys do enjoy the SVG a little bit more, you can you can just switch to that. So basically what you're gonna want to know how to do on this game is to insta swap. Insta swapping is a little bit different on this game than it was in past CODs. And just so you guys know, it is a very, very nice looking trick shot on this game. To start, it's not the same as the other CODs, okay? So there's no Y, shock charge Y, no Y, concussion Y. You can do that, but you have to do it a lot slower like that. It's not as comfortable. I don't do it, and I just got completely destroyed by that bot. But I don't do it, and I don't recommend you guys do it either. The best way to do it is pull out, well, of course, use a concussion or a flashbang or an EMP. They're all good. The best way to do it is concussion YY. When you do it with the concussion YY, it does the same animation as you would on any other Call of Duty, except of course just with the concussion. It looks really nice and it's actually pretty easy. Once you get used to it, it's actually pretty easy in a shot, just like that. And I didn't jump off, but you get the point. It's a really nice looking trick shot in this game especially. So there you go. There's just a quick view of it. I'll slow that down for you guys just so you can see it. Okay, so now once you guys get the hang of insta swapping, remember it's concussion and then YY. So concussion YY, if you do it at a good speed, not too fast, not too slow, you'll do it. You'll get used to it eventually. Believe me, I was not used to it at first, but you'll get used to it and eventually you'll be able to do really good trick shots. I'll show you guys some examples of trick shots at the end of this video. I don't know if I'm going to show them like me hitting a bot or me just, just going for some shots. But yeah, I'll give you guys some examples just so you guys can see some standards, some cool trick shots to go for and other stuff like that. Aside from, the shots to go for, basically, like, this is talking about timing now. Timing is generally the same. I don't think there's anything different about timing except for the fact that you have to, you do a higher jump in this game. So you're going to have to, know what you're doing. Like, if you don't know how to trick shot, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to start on this game. If you have some experience on past Call of Duties, then of course this game will be a little bit easier for you. You're going to want to get, like, a lot more jump in this game. I mean, no one really goes for just, single jumps like this. No one does that in this game, and I don't think they're usable clips, so I'm just recommending that you guys learn how to double jump and learn how to use it properly and to make it look really good in your trick shots. So what you're going to want to do is, and this is what I recommend, and I think this is what a good amount of trick shotters do, you're going to want to learn how to use a small amount of your jump first, and then save some, and then use the rest of it later in the shot. Keep in mind this is all in one trick shot, so don't try to, I'm not talking about like 2 different trick shots, I'm talking about all in one. Use a little bit of your jump, and then save some, and then use it again, and then just continue going for your shot. So I'll show you guys an example of what I mean, and hopefully you guys will understand what I'm talking about. So if you guys saw right there, I used oh wow, goddamn. I used a little bit of my trick shot, or a little bit of my boost, I should say, my fault. I used a little bit of my boost at the beginning of my trick shot, and you guys saw that I stopped like about a little more than halfway. I stopped like right there, and then I used the rest of my boost to, you know, finish off the trick shot and make it look really nice. And that just allows you to get more spins right here. That's a good example, actually. That was a perfect example. It allows you to get more air in your trick shot. Essentially what that does is it allows you to do more combos, more like insta swaps, more knacks if you can do that, and more anything in the, you know, in the air. It just allows for all of that. That is a very important step, so I really recommend you learn how to use your boost wisely. Lastly, of course, I'm just going to talk about this because there really is no way to demonstrate this, is, you know, about how the no-scope hits and what to do to get your no-scope to hit, because that's always a question. Is like for Face Carl, like he hits a bunch of shots. It's like, how do you hit the shot? Like, there is no one way to get your shot to hit. But recommended things, of course, is always play. Like, you have to be playing. You can't just, like, you know, play 2 games and expect to hit a shot. Even I'm a victim of saying that. I'm like, yeah, I've been playing for so long, but meanwhile I've only been playing for like a game or 2 or 3, and I'm just like, I can't hit a shot. Well, because I didn't play enough. And that is a very important thing in this game, because you have to play this game in order to hit a shot. Like, it could happen. You could get on for like 1 game and you'll hit a shot. It could happen. But the game, in this game, the no scopes are a little bit like more difficult to hit, I guess. I mean, you can't really control if the no scope hits or not, so that's kind of a weird way to say it, I guess. You know, trying to get the no scope to hit. The no scope just hits when it wants to. You know, whenever this game says the no scope hit, it hits, and if it doesn't hit, you know, it's not your fault. It just depends on where you're aiming. So as long as you're aiming, basically, I'm gonna just put this simpler. As long as you're aiming in the general direction of where that dude is, your no scope has an opportunity to hit. So don't think that, you know, it's just because your no scope doesn't hit. It's not just you. It's just, I'm telling you guys now, this game is a little bit harder to hit your no scope. So you have to be playing, you have to be, you know, active on this game, and you have to have good timing, and you make sure your crosshairs are near a person that you're going for. Alright, I think I'm just going to show you guys a few shots to go for now. I'm not going to talk through them, or maybe I'll just talk at the end of the shot and just, you know, explain it. But yeah, I'm just going to show you guys a few examples. Maybe I'll hit one, but, you know, I guess we'll just see. So here's the first example of the trick shot. I'm just going to show you guys basically like a reload, like maybe a double reload cancel, and then just a YY. It's a really nice trick shot. Yeah, it's just one of the trick shots I recommend if you're just starting out. So there you go. I mean, I didn't reload. For some reason, I don't like reloading on this game sometimes. Sometimes I just don't press the button just because I think it looks better. But, you know, you can reload if you want. But here's the second shot. What you're going to want to do is just shoot and then melee and then double cock back. And I'll show you guys what I mean right now. Let me find someone to go for, though. Here we go. Like that. It's a really simple trick shot. It's from Black Ops 2. It's not like a new trick shot. It just looks really nice in this game too. So